Welcome to another live stream. Bit of a surprise live stream today. I wasn't sure if I was going to get a chance or not, but I have. So let's get one more bag done, leaving us only 4 bags to go after today. This is quite a small bag, as you can probably see. Not many bricks in there. I think we're just making a bit of the next level, but we'll see how it goes. I just basically want to get on with the sex. I'm really looking forward to using it in a stop motion animation, as I keep saying. Right, so if you're wondering what we're actually been doing here today, if you've never watched one of my live streams before, extra piece. Basically, I build stuff in stop motion. If you haven't seen my channel, go check it out. It is boring. No, it is really good, honestly. I think. Tell me, is it good? Is it bad? I like seeing these come together in stop motion. I think the stop motions look really smooth, really good. A lot of people say they do, but I don't get all of them. But I enjoy them. So that's all that matters. I am planning on doing animations because that's sort of part of what I want to do, really, is do animations. But anyway, what we're doing here today, we are definitely building a roof, but we're building in stop motion, which means I take a photo, I place a brick onto my Lego set, I then take a photo, I then push the brick down on my Lego set, and I take another photo. And that is how we make stop motion. And by taking a few hundred photos, well, a few thousand, 20 gigs worth to be precise so far, we then, sorry, I'm getting the stream up at the same time. Can't multitask. There we go. I can see my own stream. And I've got sound and music, so that's good. So by getting all those photos, putting them together, then it becomes a video. So I put them all together in a sequence at 2 frames per second and 24 frames timeline, and that makes a lovely little stop motion. Right, enough chit chat. Let's do some building. Right, first important thing, camera has stayed put. I'm just going to take a test photo. Oh, you can't see the camera, you can see the wrong screen. That's not what we want. We want this. And when we come to here, that's when you want to see the camera control. So this is a program called Digicam. This is where I take all my photos. So if I take one right now, if I get it on the right setting, you'll see it takes a photo, and there is a difference. So if I scroll between these two, you can see it moved. The colours pretty much the same, which is perfect, especially compared to last time. And what I'm going to do is, if we go to the manual, if I show you the main manual, manual large, there we go. What we're actually going to do now is be building this piece of roof, which is going to be on the other side. So we're actually going to move the whole set across now. So it doesn't matter that it moved, because we'll just incorporate that into part of what we're doing today. So let's go back to that main camera, and you can watch as I move this across, ready for this next piece. So let's get to it. Right, first things first, I attached this with tons of blue tack. I probably said blue tack about 50,000 times yesterday if you were watching the stream. So you definitely know I stick my sets down with blue tack. And I feel like I'm be boring people if I repeat it again, but it's the obvious, is so that the set can't. Right, I've actually got a set in the way. The other half of the set. I don't know if you can see that on the GoPro at the moment. There we go, let's get that one out of the way. So, oh, we're still stuck down somewhere. There we go. Oh, God. It's going to be one of those days. I keep having those days. And what I should have done is taken the opportunity to remove the woman who keeps being in the shot. But I didn't. Right, so the last piece, I'm just going to hold the set down a bit. Oh, is that visible? Right, how high are we going in this today? think we're only going like 3 or 4 bricks high. Just have a look. I like to try and gauge before I start exactly how much I'm going to be going up or down or whatever. So actually what we are going to do is bring the set a little bit closer. And what that will allow me to do, if I then start to change the focus, and then if we just hold it down and we stick it with blue tack, right, the only thing potentially that could be an issue here is the lighting, because now we're actually trying to stick blue tack down and talk. It's really actually a skill in itself. There we go. Right, I don't know if everything turned there. I'm hoping not. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. So then just get this last bit of focus on, and then we're going to start putting the roof on. Let's go for it. So I'm just going to work out what actually happens here. So I'll put the manual up so you can see as well. Oh, I'll put the manual up like that. Hopefully you can see. Greens overhang. Okay. So that's going to go there like that. Oh, that's fine. Right. So one of the problems building a stop motion, quite often I come across, is actually you don't necessarily build as the instructions instruct you to. And there's a very good reason for this. It's because most of the time you're building something sort of in your hand and then putting it onto the set. So like this next floor should be built in hand, should be built and then put onto the set. I don't do that because it looks better not to. Right, it just needs to try and not move the set too much because it is getting a lot of movement today. Might put a bit more blue tack down on it. Maybe at this back piece here. And there we go. Right. So as always, God, is this able to stick down? See the problem. Sorry, I'm gonna get a massive piece of blue tack and really stick this down. The problem is actually not the main set, it's this bit at the side that's moving ever so slightly. Right, and here we go. So at the start I said I'll take a photo. I place a brick, then I take a photo, then I push the brick down, then I take a photo, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So if you watch, I place the plate down, the tile, the stud type plate, can't think. And then I pushed it down, took a photo, and I'm doing the exact same here. Sometimes you'll see I speed this up a bit by not pushing the bit down before I then put the next one down, but right now I'm just popping these down as we go. I'm just keeping a nice steady pace. So I do change up the pace every now and then. I'll lay multiple bricks down at once. I'll do different things to change the speed, basically. There it is. Oh, that's hard. Right, now the green bricks. Hang on. Right, we're just gonna have a look to see what actually happens here. Right, so we're gonna put this one down. And then these two are going to become one. I didn't realise it was supposed to be a 2. So hoping nobody notices that. Somebody will. Right, there we go. And now that one, I'm assuming there. I'm just going to double check. Oh no, we get a red tube first. So I think today we're building sort of a half roof. And this is even more confusing actually, because the bit I'm currently doing is behind. I have not got this bit on, so I'm already confusing myself when I'm looking at this. God, I'm just confusing myself so much I can't talk. It's fine, I'll go into concentration mode in a minute anyway, and I'll shut up for ages and people will think this is a really boring stream with just this medieval music. What's this all about? Right, that can go down. My challenge tonight is actually try and build this bag even quicker than I built the first bag yesterday. Yeah, no. Right, just checking the focus actually, because I just realised I haven't actually looked at that yet. So there is some bits I could have done earlier, like this. Big, massive block that's going in. Both of them, in fact. Right corner. And the green. Green wedge piece, yeah. There we go. There we go. We'll probably do another bit of set movement in a little while. Why is that so precarious? Is that how it's supposed to be? Looks like it. Cool. So that's going there, I believe. Right, so now we're going to do some speeding up that I was talking about earlier. So, we'll start off slow, 1-1, and then once this one's down, we're not going to let that be all the way down before this next piece is there ready. Oh, Did I do that wrong? Did it wrong already. Didn't need that picture there. There we go. So on this one, if you notice, they start building the chimney up. I'm not going to do that until I need to, because I like to focus on one area at a time, basically. Don't really understand why they haven't put anything underneath that. It seems really odd. Oh, because there's going to be a secret compartment there, I think. Right, so now we're going to run back up this side. So this one needs to be held pretty well, I guess. There we go. Right. So now we're going to finish off this chimney piece and then put the thatching down the side of the house. Should be fairly simple. There we go. Now I'm just gonna scoot down this side and have a look, see what happens. And yeah, we're just building quite literally the other side of the house. So we're gonna spin it round and do as it says. Let's get to it. Let's have a sip of coffee. Ironically, this stream... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, it's a good job I knocked it when I did, and not earlier or later, because I'm going to move the set anyway. So, and what we might do for this part is fold it back together. Somewhere there's another piece. So, just get all my bits of blue tack off. Let's try that. No, we've gone way too close to the camera. That's better. That'll work as a movement. So when you're doing movements, it's generally good to follow the animation principles. So doing ease in and ease out, which is sort of what I'm doing here. I've done some little movements. I'm starting to do some slightly bigger movements now for the actual rotation. Let's just see what's caught on here. There we go. This is such a cool set. Actually, it's really reminding me now of the castle. Right, and some of the bits that we built in that. So again, just very tiny movements now to get that sort of central. Well, not quite central, it's slightly off, but it looks good enough to me right now. So just going to pin those two sides down, the edges, and put one at the back here. Again, this is all just blue tack, just standard white tack. One on this side, and I'm going to put one more at the back, maybe in this corner. I'm just going to try and move it. No, that feels good. So, last photo of the movement, because it would have moved slightly while I was doing that. There we go. And oops, let's get building. So we're doing 2 green plates. Okay. So where are they going? Are they going there? No, they're going there. So I don't know if you can see this yet, but there's a little outcrop, little hole just here, which is obviously going to be filled. And that's going to be filled with I think the tax collector's little secret stash. So he's stealing from the crown, and I definitely need to. I'd really love to go and make some little Lego stories that I've sort of done and make them into animations, because I think it will come out really well. Right. And then for this bit, we're doing a red. That's interesting. There we go. Then a sandy, browny, earthy, I'm not sure what colour this is. And finally a little white block, which probably at this stage won't appear on the camera very well. Just give the camera a minute to catch up as well. White is by far one of the hardest colours to actually take pictures of, which is weird when you think you always use white backgrounds, but actually trying to get the detail of white without it being washed out, especially in something so small, can be really hard. The program's crashed. Right. Keeps doing this. Let's go to DaVinci. Let's get DaVinci open, and then we'll continue the build. Get all the pieces ready here anyway. Oops, one piece coming over there. Now, I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow, but it might happen. Who knows? We'll see. I will show you how I throw these together. So I'll show you in a minute how photos taken so far, how we've put them together, and make them into an animation. And this is obviously going to be a very short stream today. If the program reopens by the time I'm done, which it might. Yesterday I had to do a complete restart. Don't know what happened. It keeps happening. I think it might be partly because I've got so many photos in this project already. Plus there's some other big projects in there. I think maybe I need to uninstall and reinstall it and unpoint it from everything that it looks at. So today I'm just gone on File Explorer and I'm just choosing today as the date range. So yeah, it doesn't look to be loading. run it as an administrator. Give it some more memory. Alright, if you haven't already, please hit like on this video. I will get DaVinci up in a minute so you can see what I'm making. In fact, I'll show you what I was working on last night, which is the castle. So I did this ages ago in, must have been back in December, maybe in November. I released the castle build, which was this awesome castle. It's so good. I'll just let you watch a second of that. Oh, if it's not going to lag. Yeah, it's a bit laggy, but you know, you get the idea. Right, today we are doing the medieval town square anyway, so new bag 21, and then what I will have to do is just build this off screen. So we've only done 140 items today, which is going to be less than 10 seconds? I'm trying to think, no, a bit more than 10, about 12-13 seconds. Right, create new timeline, MTS bag 21. And here we go. Put it on a loop so we can have a little look, see what it looks like so far. And if you look closely, you'll notice I moved the crab purposefully. So actually that movement at the end doesn't look too bad. At the start, I should say, it's the end of the last bag. There we go. Right. If I put that, so if I go into my all bags tests, I'll pop that on the end. So if we watch yesterday's, so all I did there was literally select all the clips I put in, right clicked, and said create a new timeline. Oh, look at that, I'm almost in sync with the actual video. That's hilarious. I should have waited till it was at the start. I'm ahead, aren't I? I was trying to work it out whether I was ahead or behind. Right. What I'm going to do is uninstall and reinstall my Digicam control because it's just not working. Whatever's going on with it, it doesn't want to launch and it wants to crash loads. So I will probably end the stream. What time are we now? We've only been streaming for half an hour, haven't we? Not even 29 minutes. I really want to build this, but I can't. Obviously, without the stop motion control program, I can't. I'm going to be testing Dragon Frames soon, and I'm going to probably get it because I think it'll make life a lot easier. But we'll see. Anyway, it's been a really good stream. We've built half a roof. We've got only about 10 bricks to go anyway, so I'm not going to continue tonight. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was very quick, but you got to see, well, I didn't really explain it, but you got to see partly how I actually create animations and then how I quickly throw them into DaVinci, select all those files and just create a new timeline. It's that easy. Take photos, make it into a video. I mean, obviously if you want to do anything more complicated, there's extras, but as a basic, if you can take the photos exactly as you want them, you're well away. Obviously there's lighting and cameras and everything, but we'll do a proper video on that one day. Anyway, I will see you all next time. I will put this on for you to watch. Let me just do that while I remember. Put a little end piece so you can see exactly what was made. And then we'll build bag 22 next time. So let's just go to render. Come on, everything's going so slow. It's crazy, this is quite a powerful laptop. And I mean powerful. And it's got a good graphics card on it, and it's got 32 gigs of RAM, and it still maxes out. That's what video editing does for you. So what are we doing? Probably doesn't help that I'm streaming and playing music, etc. at the same time. MTS bag 21 test. Oops. Single clip, yep. Add to render queue, render. Should take less than a minute. But if you have enjoyed this, please hit like, please hit subscribe. There will be more of these streams coming, 4 more to be precise, and then we're going to move on to either the Medieval Blacksmith or the 3-in-1 Tiger or the Back to the Future DeLorean. I haven't quite decided which one yet, but it'll be one of those. More of this videos, these previews will be coming soon, and the full video is not far off, to be honest. So let's load properties, previous video, bag 21, there we go. You'll be able to see that now. Right. Hope you've enjoyed this stream, hope it's taught you something. It was a very quick one tonight, but at least we got something done. I'll see you all next time.